Actually, you can have a paying job. We're not allowed to call names here, right?
Yeah, no.
You can have a paying job for like 1 million per month, but the toxic environment might make you quit that same job.
True. Hey, and welcome back to my podcast. I'm so glad that you're here. If this is your first time of joining us, my name is Cindy, your favorite girl, your fellow hustler and your friend. And on this space, we talk about honesty, healing, laughter, and growth. All right. There was a time I was like very ill, and there was a meeting that I was supposed to attend to in Abuja. And this particular boss, I sent him a mail that I won't be able to attend the meeting because I was down. I had arthritis, let me just call it out, and I could not walk. So I was going through treatment that period, and I sent him a mail that I won't be able to attend that meeting. And then he wrote back to me that if I was going to attend the meeting, he was going to sack me. And it's the toxic thing we're talking about. And I came in crutches to that meeting. And when he saw me, he was like, "Oh, is this bad? Why did you come?" And all my other colleagues got angry and they started talking about it, that why would he allow me come, even when I told him what was happening to me. So this is like 1% or 0.5% of the stories that are happening around in toxic environment. And my guest here is going to be shedding more light on what has been happening with him and how toxic his job has been and how he has navigated through it and his lessons in it. You understand? So I am so happy and I'm so sad also to be discussing this particular topic. And if you have anything you want to talk about, please write it down in the comment section before our guest will come so that we can also ask him. All right.
Welcome to Cindy Unfiltered, a space for truth, healing, and honest conversations. Here, we talk life, motherhood, marriage, purpose, family, and everything in between. No mask, no filters. Just us finding our rhythm, sharing and showing our lives with a heart that wants to see us all grow. This is our safe space.
Hi everyone, welcome back. Let me read something I saw on the internet this week, and it said, sometimes the hardest part of work isn't the work itself. It's the people you work with or work for. It may even be any unreasonable policy that frustrates your work. Protect your peace anyway. Another post said, you cannot self-care your way out of a toxic job. And that is the truth. And I have my guest in the house. I don't think there's any other better person that I would have brought to the studio today. He's someone that has navigated through this job thing so well. He has done so well. A big personality when it comes to this job. He's somebody that I've been working with for some time now, and I think he's the best person to be here today. And I would like him to introduce himself to you, and let's talk to him. So welcome to our studio.
Thank you, Cindy. I really appreciate the invitation and giving me the opportunity to talk about this toxic work environment.
Yeah.
My name is Iboms Joshua. I've actually done 18 years in sales.
Yeah.
I have wide experience in different organizations. I know many of you ask, why have you been moving from this organization to this organization? That brings us back to what we are here to talk about, which is toxic environment. It cannot be overemphasized. Toxic environment. If actually you can have a paying job, we're not allowed to call names here, right?
Yeah, no.
You can have a paying job for like 1 million per month, but the toxic environment might make you quit that same job.
True.
And you will settle for a job that will pay you 300 and you have your peace of mind.
Yeah.
Because the toxic environment will not allow you to think straight. you when the time you're supposed to use and have your inner peace, the pressure and the uncertainty of the job.
True.
I wouldn't say I'm the perfect example, but I have a good wide experience on that. Recently, I just resigned from my own job because of the toxicity of the environment and my boss. Now, I would also want to, this same job, last 2 years, I have a wonderful boss. Please permit me to call this one. I have to call his name. I have a wonderful boss by name Simon Peter Abo.
Yes.
That man made me love the job I was doing. Irrespective, he brought me in. He promoted me to that level.
Yeah.
But there are different kind of bosses that that wants you to learn the job just the way they know the job, without killing you on it.
Yeah.
That was Simon Peter for you. Then, you cannot eat your cake and have it. So he also goes and sells. And we had one or two issues. And sorry to say, I just prayed him out. I just wanted him to be transferred. And God decided to give me another boss, which was now toxic. Wanted to give me a test of my own mirth.
Yeah.
This particular person gave me hell in the job. It was a good paying job. The example I gave was a typical example of mine. And I have to quit the job because the environment was not just conducive.
So so now you've told us the wildest thing you've experienced on this job. So what did it teach you? Like, what did you learn from what happened, your experience?
The experience, okay. If you permit me, this peace of mind we talk about, nobody can give it to you.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things I learned from this job is to give myself peace. When you give yourself peace, because the Bible said, it's only God that giveth you peace. He said, you come up to me, you who are heavily loaded,
yeah,
and I will give you what? Rest and peace. I just decided to, take all the burden to God and give myself peace. At a point I said, let the worst happen. But this one, I cannot kill myself for it because the whole thing was terrible.
Oh, I'm so sorry you had to go through this. So now, has your boss a new target or a role ever make work so difficult? Okay, like you said, you resigned, but is this particular boss made your target so difficult for you, or is it that he did like you being there, or it? So what actually, what was the issue? Was it politics? Was it a tribal thing? What was the main issue?
If you ask me, from my own take on the job, I would say, I wouldn't want to mention tribe here, but I think the guy wanted me off that region so he'll bring his brother. Now, what did I say of that region? A region that gives you, for example, I'm stating an example, 1 naira. Then, because you are brought in to be the boss of that person, you now say the person should give, that same region should produce 10 naira. It's not possible. Now, okay, the region was doing 1 naira, and me that you have taken there is now making the region to do 4 naira. You are saying that 4 naira is not enough, that region must bring 10 naira. And prior to that, he has already discussed without knowing that I know the person, because I happen to be very jovial when it comes to, because our line of work says you must be friendly.
Yeah.
In fact, you are friend to everybody. So he happened to tell his tribal person that was now on the decision that he's coming to, that he should come and work for him where I was working. So the person came up to me and said, that's this your boss, so that said I should come and work for him in this so region. I said, I'm in that region. So that was where I knew that, these things are planned out.
Yeah.
So he just wanted me off the region.
So
it was politics, it was tribalic in nature.
Okay, so now what would you tell somebody that because you said you quit, what would you tell somebody that is actually thinking of quitting his or her job, that is facing same thing that you are facing to do?
Okay. Me, I would say there are no better work anywhere. There are no better working condition anywhere. If you want to quit, make sure that you've put things on ground that will sustain you for the period that you'll be what? That you'll be at home or out of job before you get another. Don't just quit because the environment is toxic. Also try. So sometimes I also tell people that you also need to manage your boss.
Yeah.
At a point, they started calling me the working AI, because before my boss would think, well, the new boss. And that, if I might also add, one of the reasons why we had so much quarrel with the new boss is because it was knowing this just as if the boss knew him and brought him. I knew the work better than
the boss. Yeah.
So that was where the clashes was happening. Because before he would take one step, I have calculated 3 steps ahead.
Yeah.
I'll be telling my colleague this is where this man wants to land. And after 1, 2, 3 months, they'll not say, boss, how did you do it? They'll not start calling me working AI. So sometimes if you want to quit, make sure that you've checked the whole scenario, the environment, and make sure that you have something else that you can back up.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. My dear, my fellow hustlers, as you've heard, please make sure you protect your peace. I am also employed, and I'm still in the job, and I can tell you that these things are really happening, but we should make sure you protect your peace.
Yeah.
Because once you don't have peace of mind, different kind of illness, I'm telling you, a lot of people have died on this job. A lot of people have slummed on this job. You get, but you need to take care of yourself. If it's not working the way you planned it, please look for something else. Okay,
look for another job.
Yeah.
Don't just quit. Look for another job.
Yeah.
Then
go into something else.
Uh-huh.
Or you build your brand.
God bless you.
You build your brand. Most of us have a lot to give, but we are just hiding it. If you put in the energy you're working for all these people into your brand, you will grow, you will move, and you will make it.
I think that was one of the things I learned.
Yeah.
But for me to now I started my own.
Yeah.
Because I learned with that pressure, and I just told myself, I can do something else for yourself. And to God be the glory. It's even paying me better than what I think you have to try something and develop your own brand.
You need to develop yourself. Please, my fellow hustlers, if there's any experience you want us to learn from what has happened to you, write it down in the comments. And also click and subscribe, and also share, make sure you like and share, so that others can learn from what is happening, and they can also follow us on this page. It's your favorite host, Cindy, and I want to thank you once again for joining us on this very strong topic. I know you guys enjoyed it. If you have anything for us to hear or to know about what's happening, please make sure you write it down in the comments. Thank you, and God bless. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cindy. It was a wonderful time with you.
Bye.